Let's talk about the science of reading your future. You're wondering, is it possible to read my future? Yes. I want to talk about that. There's a science behind reading your future. You're welcome to the Smart Reading Short Break series, and I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I help you master confidence, smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, and of course, smart speaking. Today, we're having this conversation on preparing your reading for 2026 now, before you get there. And we had the part one of this session, so I'm continuing from where we stopped right away. And what you want to do now is to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell somebody to tell somebody to join this conversation today already, because it promises to be an amazing conversation, one that you pick a lot from if you just stay on the live. Don't just build your brain, they build and don't just build your brain, they build and form the blueprint for building your future self. Now, talking about the science of reading your future, neuroscience has confirmed that the brain, the human brain, builds identity through repeated input and reflection. So, two things form the human brain when it comes to how the human brain forms identity. Two things. Number one is repeated input, and then number two is reflection. So, every day you take a step to do a form of repetition in imputing knowledge and wisdom into your brain, you are helping your brain form an identity. I hope that's clear. And then, secondly, every time you choose to reflect, you're also helping your brain to form an identity as well. So, two things: repeated input and reflection. Two things: repeated input and reflection. So, the truth is this: your prefrontal cortex, there's an aspect of the brain called the prefrontal cortex. The prefrontal cortex lights up when you absorb, process, and connect ideas. Every time you read a new line, a new book, a new page, your brain just begins to light up. If you do a scan and you put the brain of somebody who is a book binger, who is an avid reader, you will see that there's a clear cut difference between that person and the other person who doesn't read. So it's not just about a habit, it's not just about something you're doing to pass exams. It's actually a brain formation system, a brain rewiring system, as I love to call it. Every time you choose to read, you are doing a brain rewiring process. The way your brain will absorb, process, and connect ideas will be different. So, reading consistently actually rewires neural pathways. We cannot say it enough. Reading consistently does about four things to you, and I need you to write these four things down. It does four things to your brain, which shows in the actions in your everyday life. Number one, reading consistently helps you absorb. So when you're absorbing, you're actually rewiring neural pathways. So your neural pathways may seem formed, but every time you read, you are rewiring your neural pathways. You are rewiring neural pathways. Number two, every time you read, you are shaping how you think. You are shaping how you think. So this is how we say it at the Smart Speakers Academy: smart reading, smart thinking. Every time you choose to drop that phone, leave that scrolling that is holding you bound from reading, and you choose reading over scrolling, you are actually shaping how you think. So, number one is that you are rewiring neural pathways. Number two, you are shaping how you think. Number three, you are informing how you speak. So, choosing to read is not just about reading. Your brain, neural pathways are being rewired. How you think is being reformed. How you speak is being remodeled. And then number four, you will begin to learn how to respond under pressure. Do you know the kind of suppression of pressure you do when you read in 2025? This is 2025. Your phone is your greatest distraction. Gadget, your tab, your TV, Instagram, Facebook, these are distractions with all over you. So when you choose to read, you are actually suppressing pressure. You are surviving choosing to read in this day of pressure. Now, when you do that, you are actually teaching your brain, your body, your system how to respond under pressure. So eventually, you become that professional who responds better under pressure. Can you see what reading can do to you? Can you see what reading is doing to you? You are beginning to respond better under pressure. If you're in this live, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for joining in today. I love it that you are here. Small content creators, so good to have you here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for joining in today. Every time you read, you are actually rewiring your brain. Your brain is now choosing to respond under pressure because every day you choose to say no phones away, it's time to dedicate this 15 minutes to just read. You are working under pressure because the pressure is real. The pressure that is holding you, pressure to not read in today's world is real. Instagram is buzzing you. Your email is there. WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, name it, X, Twitter. Every pressure is on you. So every moment you take 10 minutes daily to read, you are rewiring your prefrontal cortex to handle pressure better. It's not just about reading. No, it's not just about reading. It's beyond that. It's beyond reading. It's beyond reading. Reading consistently rewires your new neural pathways. Yes, it does. Do you know that a research I did shows that professionals who read weekly are more confident? That's why when professionals come to me and they say, I want to learn confidence, I ask them a question. Do you want to learn confidence or you want to learn confidence smartness? I want you to even let me know in the comment section, A or B. A, confidence. B, confidence smartness. Which one do you want? Let me know in the comment section. I want to see your answers in the comment section. A or B. If you have a choice to make, confidence or confidence smartness. Confidence is A, confidence smartness is B. Which would you go for? I want to see your answers in the comment section before I continue. B. Okay, thank you, Choco. Yes, let me know in the comment section. Which would you go for? Which would you go for? A or B? Which would you go for? A or B? B. B. Good. Now, the truth is that is what I teach. I don't just teach confidence. I teach confidence smartness. But guess what? Every time you read weekly, you are building confidence smartness, not just confidence. Especially because we're in the smart world. You don't just want to be confident, you want to be confidently smart. Hey, Mukandia. So good to have you here. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for joining in today. All right? Every time you read, you become more confident. You unlock a more persuasive person, and then you build adaptability. Three things. Three things. When you read weekly, number one, you build confidence smartness, which is the kind of confidence that you need in today's world. This is the world where your phone is getting smarter daily. Your gadgets are getting smarter. Information and knowledge is everywhere. How do you think you want to survive without you getting smarter? How? So reading daily makes you, number one, confidently smart. Number two, it makes you persuasive. Now, you're not just going to be the person that anybody can just walk on or walk over. No, you become a more persuasive person. And number three, you'll become adaptable. See, you build high level adaptability quotient when you become someone who can adapt to reading today as opposed to the way it was before now. Before now, reading was easier, trust me. There were no smartphones. There were no social media. There were no TV media. I mean, reading was the only go-to for the busy professional of that then days. So then, if you could read, it was basically for intelligence. It had nothing to do with confidence smartness. It had nothing to do with persuasiveness. It had nothing to do with adaptability. However, in today's world, these are the three things you unlock when you choose reading daily. You unlock confidence smartness. You unlock persuasiveness. You unlock adaptability. Today, adaptability is one of the world's top most in-demand skills. So, smart reading identity, a reading identity is your need right now. As 2026 is coming closer, what is your reading identity? So, right now, I want to show you the 5 pillars of your 2026 reading identity. You're ready? Let me know in the comment section. Ready. Let me give you number one real quickly. Select books that shape perception. I need you in 2026. As you get ready, start from now to start picking books that align with how you want to be seen professionally. Professionally, because influence follows identity. Influence follows identity. You want a certain kind of identity. You want to start building yourself to be influenced. The identity you want, the books you read will influence it. Stop reading. Stop picking any kind of book. Stop allowing people just buy you any kind of books and you're reading them. Why? Select books that shape your perception. What identity do you want to actually form? Hello, Raising Traveling. So good to have you here. Hi, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for joining in. And yes, I go live like this Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. to share with you everything about confidence smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. You don't want to miss any of our sessions. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for joining in. Let me know in the comment section, where are you joining in from? So select books that shape you. Select books that shape you. Number 2, read with purpose, not pressure. Listen, I know that you're feeling pressured already by hearing that people are doing a book a week, 4 to 6 books a month, people are doing loads of books, and then you just feel pressured. Drop the pressure. The pressure will not let you build sustainability. What you want is sustainability. And the only way to build sustainability is through purpose. A hi Raising from India. So good to have you here. I'm streaming from Nigeria, West Africa. Now, read with purpose, not pressure. One book a week is not pressure. It's not even a race. No, it's a rhythm. It's a rhythm. You're trying to make your body to move according to purpose, according to alignment. It's a rhythm that trains your brain to think faster, connect deeper, and retain longer. It's the kind of rhythm that you need in 2026. It's that kind of rhythm that you need. That's the second pillar for 2026 reading identity. The third pillar is absorb, reflect, apply. If you want to read in 2026 or more, then do these 3 things: absorb, reflect, and apply. Ideas are not power. No, they are not. Ideas only become power when you apply them, when they are acted upon. Because it's only reflection that can turn your reading into influence. Only reflection. Only reflection can turn your reading into influence. You read a book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and you actually sit down and begin to reflect. What are my habits now? Do I have the habits of highly effective people? How can I start building? So you begin to reflect. So your book isn't just a pastime, it's an influence on your thoughts, your action, and your association. Listen, nothing has ever affected the way I think, associate, talk like reading. It's such an influence. But you see, the books and the ideas you don't ponder upon, reflect upon, cannot be turned into influence. And if you read a book and it doesn't influence you, then you may have just as well wasted time. Number 4, build a system. Build a system. The fourth pillar for a 2026 reading identity is for you to build a system. Build a system. At the Smart Speakers Academy, we build a system. Our system is anchored on smart reading. And smart reading equals speed plus systems plus daily mastery. Because the truth is, without structure, busy professionals, you are busy. Without structure for your reading, every page you read would just be an unachievable task. To be unachievable. Because you want to read these pages, but it's going to be achievable. But guess what? Without structure, even the best books become forgotten pages. You don't want to read and forget. So build a system into your reading. And smart reading is that system. Smart reading is that system. Build a system. Number 5. The fifth pillar for a 2026 reading identity is start before January. Number 1, I said select books that shape perception. Number 2, I said read with purpose, not pressure. Number 3, I said absorb, reflect, apply. Number 4, I said build a system. Number five, start your reading before January. 2026 January is at the corner. Please start your reading before January. I'll explain. You see, your 2026 identity begins today, right now, including the identity for wanting to be the one who will read more books in 2026. That identity begins today, even while we're still in November 2025. It begins today. No, not next month. No. Every page you read now shapes your presence next year. I want to say that again. Every page you choose to read in November 2025, which is now, shapes your present in 2026. So start reading now. Those New Year resolutions, they don't cut nothing. Drop them. Drop them. Drop them. I want to show you why busy professionals fail with their reading goals. I want to show you real quickly, why do busy professionals fail? Number one, they read reactively, not strategically. So you go to your friend's house and you find your friend has a library and it's obvious she's reading, and then you now say, okay, I want to start reading too. You didn't build a system. You didn't work over the 5 pillars I shared with you. So you didn't build a system. You're not thinking of how am I going to absorb this knowledge? How am I going to reflect over it? How am I going to apply it? You're not thinking about it. You're not thinking of how to read a book that aligns with your purpose. You're not thinking of any of the 5 pillars I've mentioned. All you're thinking about is, I want to start reading now because my friends are reading. If you read reactively, not strategically, your reading will fail, even as a busy professional. It will fail. Number two, the second reason busy professionals fail with achieving their reading goals is because they buy books but never finish them. Stop buying books. I know this is coming out hard to you, but I want to say it again. Stop buying books. Dear busy professionals, stop buying books. Buying books that you never get to finish is training your brain and your entire body system that reading for you will never be possible. So you will end up forming a habit of buying books that you will never read. And the truth is, the books you buy do not benefit you. Only the books that you actually get to read. So stop buying books that you don't. Number three, the third reason busy professionals fail with their reading goals is because they lack a rhythm that is aligned to their schedule. You are busy looking for a way you will do this in a 2-hour journey on one Saturday that you say, okay, this Saturday, my boy's saying going to call me. Nobody's, I'm not attending no wedding. My kids are going to go for for a visit at their grandparents and da 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 da. So what you're doing is that you're lacking a rhythm for your reading. You are working without your schedule. So your reading plan will come against you at the end of the day. You are a busy professional. Align your reading plan with your busy schedule. And that's why I'm here. My job is to help busy professionals align their reading plan with their schedule. Reading isn't something of a pastime. It's something that should be on your schedule. It should be scheduled. The busier you get, the more your schedule shall accommodate reading. The busier you are, the more your schedule. Research has shown that over 85% of the world's billionaires are all book bingers. They are all readers. So why are you saying I'm busy? I'm busy. When over 85% of the world wealthiest people read at least 2 books a month, at least like on the barest minimum. Otherwise, the average CEO, the average multi-billionaire CEO does at least 4 to 6 books every month. Do your research. Do your research. Hi, Shamed. Hi, so good to see you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you. Number 4, why do busy professionals fail at achieving their reading goals? They wait for motivation, not a system. Stop waiting. Dear busy professional, stop waiting. Start building. Your future self will thank you. Get into a system for your reading. When you were in school, you got a reading group, a reading accountability, you and 2 of your friends. You will go over to the classroom and read. Why are you busy professional and you are not in an accountability group for your reading? The Smart Speakers Academy has an inner circle program called the Book Pages Booth, BBB for short. If you put in the comment section BBB, you get access to that community. It's a community where busy professionals like you from all over the world read a book a week, your book of choice at your time. You need to be in this community. Stop waiting. Start building. Your future self will thank you. Thank you. Mm. Now, let me give you your 2026 reading formula. Are you ready? Let me know in the comment section. I'm ready. I want to share with you your 2026 reading formula number one. And the reading formula is in 3 simple steps. If reading more books in 2026 is a plan for you, then let's get into the conversation. Your reading plan for 2026, your reading formula for 2026. Number one, read ahead. Read ahead. Choose books that elevate your perception, your competency, and your thought leadership. Hey, Choco, yeah, I see you. Read ahead. Plan. Read ahead. Where are you going in 2026? What is the perception you want to carry into 2026? What is the competency you want to build in 2026? What is the thought leadership pattern that you want to build in 2026? Start reading ahead. Number two, think ahead. Take notes. Take notes. Write down. Connect ideas to your work and your life. See, recently I was at the conference where I spoke, and then we had to travel. And some of my team members have never traveled with me, so it was their first time. And one thing we did, because I love to reflect a lot. So if you're around me, I'm going to teach you how to reflect. It's one thing I do. It's one thing I also teach book bingers in our inner circle program at the Smart Speakers Academy, the book bingers book. And so when we came back from that trip and we were having a review, and I said, I want everybody who was a part of that trip to actually give me their reflection. I taught them how to reflect. Do you know that they learned more through the reflection? They learned more through thinking and saying out their thoughts than just saying, okay, I went for this trip and then we're back and Coach Leslie did well. Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. For every single travel is an education. It's one of the greatest forms of education there is. So if you ask me what to be my ideal education system, definitely to be number one, reading. Number two, travel. Number three, play. Hands on. Like that would be my topmost three. Like in play, hands on, you build creativity, right? You build some character rich ingredients like teamwork, perseverance, resilience, finishing what you start and whatnot, right? So for me, like thinking ahead is a reading identity formula for 2026. Think ahead. Think ahead. Reflect. And please don't reflect with your mouth alone. Let me tell you one top secret. The more you do things with more of your senses, the longer it stays in long term memory. Let me explain what that means. If you want to think, for instance, if you think with just your head, which is one of your senses, right? You won't, but imagine that when you begin to think, you begin to say. So you're not using the another sense, right? You begin to let your hand feel a pen. So you begin to write. Touch. You begin to record and say out the things. You are beginning to connect this into long-term memory. So when you think ahead, you are connecting ideas to work and life. So when my team members were done, they were able to connect lots of ideas that they got from this conference to work and to life. It was such a huge moment for me as well. And they were glad that I made them do it. So this is how to actually build your reading identity formula for 2026. Number four. So number one, I said read ahead. Number two, I said think ahead. Number three, prepare ahead. Listen, you're not going to get any less busy in 2026. In fact, don't pray to get less busy in 2026. Because when you get less busy, you get less money. Huh? I said it. Rich people are busy. Billionaires are busy. So it's okay to be busy. Like I'm called to busy professionals. I'm a busy professional, and I'm called to you as busy professional to help you master confidence, smartness, through smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. So I'm going to say to you, don't pray to be less busy. No, but prepare ahead. If you want to build a reading identity formula in 2026, step number three is implement your insights publicly. Start preparing how you would implement. How would you implement those things you read from that book you're reading or those books you're reading? How would you implement them? Have a plan to implement them in your meetings, of course. When you read smart, you will think smart, you will speak smart. How would you implement them in your meetings, in your discussions, in your content creation. Because here's the truth that I found. When you follow this loop, you don't just consume information. I'm not teaching you how to consume information. That's not why I'm here. That's not my mandate. If that's what you're thinking, scratch that, please. That's not why I'm here. I'm not teaching you to just consume information. Guess what? I'm teaching you to create an identity that commands respect, that opens doors, that accelerates your influence. That's what the conversation is all about. It's not about reading much more books to be called a reader or someone who consumes too many information. No, that's not it. That's not it. So I want to leave you with this truth. Your 2026 identity won't appear by chance. It won't come by chance. No. It will rise from deliberate, consistent reading. Before the year even begins, you can start now. You don't know how you can build this deliberate, consistent reading. Set your timer. 1 p.m. I'll be live here every day, Monday to Friday, West African time, 1 p.m. Saturday, 7 p.m. West African time. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the like button. I'll come on live to share with you. And then follow us on all our social media platforms. I'll keep sharing tips and ways on how to actually read better, retain more, achieve your goals, and all of that, right? So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, follow us on all our social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, on the Smart Speakers Academy, and you'll be able to get much more information on how to navigate this with us. You need to join our signature Inner Circle program, the book Binges Proof. It is our Inner Circle program at the Smart Speakers Academy. And if you put in the comment section BBB, you get access to it. Or if you use the numbers that will be displayed on your screen now, you'll be able to get access. You are not here to chase titles. Dear busy professional, you are not here to chase titles. You are actually here to design for yourself a future that you love. You're here to design for yourself the professional version of you that others will notice, others will trust, others will follow. So the truth is that every page you read today is a vote. Guess what it's voting for? It's voting for the professional that you will become tomorrow. So please don't leave it behind. Don't say I don't have the time. Don't say I'm too busy. I'm too busy to read. You're not busier than Bill Gates. You're not busier than the over 85% of busy professionals who are reading daily. You're not busier than that. If we check your scrolling time, then we can be able to tell if you're busy or not. Read more books. You're busy professional. Read more books. Books have been written on every single area of your life that you're struggling with now. Loads and loads of amazing books have been written. Get them. Read them. It will help you. Thank you so much for joining in today. It's been amazing being here. This is what we call it a day for today. If you didn't catch the part one is somewhere on this video. You'll be able to get the part one. It will be linked in the comment section so you can get access and just listen to part one. And then tomorrow I'll be here to continue again on how you can achieve your reading goals in 2020. I hope that today was a blessing and a divine visitation for you. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. West African time. Have you hit the subscribe button? Have you hit this like button? Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. and don't come alone. Share this live with that professional that you know that is struggling. The one that you know that is struggling with their plan for 2026. They've started making balloon promises, balloon plans to themselves of how much they will read in 2026. And you know that this isn't going to be achievable. Then you want to share this live with them. Let them find a way from this video. Thank you for joining in today. I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. This